So I was watching Blink Studios and I came across the deep rabbit hole of emulating consoles, especially the Wii on the Dolphin Emulator. So I had never heard of it. So out of curiosity, I downloaded Dolphin Emulator and I went down the deep rabbit hole of Wii emulation. So now I am not going super deep into Dolphin today. I'll save that for a dedicated video. But this story is about how I figured out something really cool using two phones together. One acts as a Wii remote and the other acts as a nunchuck. It took me a lot of time to figure the nunchuck part of it because there are plenty of tutorials telling you how to connect a single phone as a Wii remote, but I couldn't find any telling you how to connect a nunchuck also to the Dolphin emulator. So before we begin, this is a quick crash course on what Dolphin is. So Dolphin is basically an open source emulator. It can run Wii and GameCube games at a higher resolution. You can install mods, custom shaders, and even motion controls. If you have an original Wii remote, you can also connect that to a Dolphin emulator. But the problem is not everyone has a Wii controller. That's wherein DSU comes in. So DSU stands for Dual Shock UDP, which is a protocol which was originally made for sending motion sensor data from devices like PlayStation controls to PCs over your local network. But there is the fun part. With the right app, you can send that motion data from your phone instead. Dolphin can treat it like it's coming from the Wii remote. So basically, DSU lets my phone pretend as if it's a Wii remote without me having to solder, hack, or pray to the Nintendo gods. Okay, so the first thing what you need to configure this is all of your devices, the one running the Wii emulator, sorry, the one running the Dolphin emulator, and your one phone or either two phones acting as a Wii remote should be on the same network. I've left links to everything which I've used, even the code which I've used in the description below. You can have a look at it. So the first things first is the software. So I would be using the software made by Breeze, which is basically a fork of DualShock UDP. It is available on Play Store and the Apple Store. So, so you can go through this tutorial and it will tell you uh, how to enable this software and how you can get going with your phone as a Wii controller. So I'll just go through it. You can pause the video. Okay, so over here, um, this part, the DSU controller with the nunchuck. What I found out, I'll tell you my method how I figured this out because just using this won't make it work. You need to modify this file. So I'll tell you what to modify in a bit. Okay, so once you have downloaded the this file um, and you have added your alternate sources to this list of your phones, the main thing is naming them correctly. When you add, just name them in such a way in which you can identify them. Okay. So what I found out was in the tutorial it is mentioned that just a second. In the tutorial it is mentioned that DSUClient /1 and /0. But for me, what would happen was all of whichever device which I connected to this would be across DSUClient 1. So the simple solution to that is over here where it says DSUClient 1. After this, just add your device name. For example, if for me it says suppose this iPhone a Note 9, so I'd add that after the slash. You would know your device name exactly if you come over here configuration, and over here you will be able to see right now I don't have any devices connected, so it is showing disconnected. But you will see two devices should be connected, and add the name in the file, which is here. You can add the name over here. So this would be the device with the Wii controller, and over here just scroll down, and if I just see control F, you'll be able to find all of these and replace it with your device name. For example, let's say iPhone, and you can select a place all, and all of that is replaced. For the other phone, you just type it out. Do it just once. You have to save this file, and over here you'll be able to you have to load the setup, and everything should be working right now. Alright, so I've set up my two devices. Here the devices are connected, and I'll be editing the file, and you can follow through. So let's find the file. Right, so this would be the main phone in which in the DSU app a Wii remote is selected. So this would be Note 9 TK for me, and the other device would be iPhone EH. So let's edit that. EH, let's place all, and let's save it. After saving, you will have to either clear and reload the file again. And over here, over here you select the device which has your main Wii remote on it. So I've selected Note 9. So let's check if the gyro is working. Yep, the gyro is working. Let's see if the buttons are working. Yes, the buttons are working. Yep. Now for the main part, let's see if yes, Nunchuk is selected. Let's confirm. No, I want iPhone. No, let's select Note 9 for now. Let's go to motion input, and iPhone is not working. Let's switch this. Let's select OK. Let's see if now it is working. It is not working. Oh, I figured out what happened. So over here in devices, if you look over here, it's slash oh damn, shit's messed up. Bruh. This shit's messed up. Let me just fix this. Okay, and I want last one. Let's replace all. Yep, let's save it. Let's load this again. Let's clear and load this again. Yep. Let's see now if it is working. Okay, so the buttons are working. Why isn't the gyroscope working? Oh, I'm so dumb. Okay, this is where you see the gyroscope is working. Okay, so the iPhone gyroscope is working over here. Alright, so basically this is how you set up the entire thing. So I have my Note 9 over here and the motion for Note 9 over here. I was moving the wrong device. This is supposed to be Note 9. And over here we have the iPhone gyroscope just acting as the nunchuk.
Lizard.